Good morning, my smart friends. Welcome back once again to our training course. We are continuing our discussion on narrowing down your traffic so that you can have more and more clicks in your blog. The blog which we have talked about how you should set it up, how you should maintain it. We have been talking about in the last few videos. We have been talking about how to use social media to attract more and more followers. We have been talking about Facebook. In the last couple of videos, we have talked about opening a fan page, how to maintain a fan page, how to attract more and more followers to your fan page using fan pages itself. But today, we are going to talk about groups. Mind my spelling. So we are going to talk about groups today. Guys, there is a basic difference between Facebook fan pages and Facebook groups. Fan page, as you already know, are more lean towards promoting products, promoting maybe an artist. So whoever comes into visiting a fan page, they already know that you might be having a selling angle to it. So when you go on and write down comments into someone else's fan page, and when the audience knows that you are posting as your fan page profile, they will know that something is going on. Whereas groups, as you know, is a place where people communicate daily. They keep following the group posts, and not only that, most importantly, every time somebody is posting something new in a group, everyone who has joined the group gets a notification. So that is a very useful way for us to be promoting our products. Now, when it comes to groups, I'm going to talk to you about two ways of finding out the proper niche-specific groups. So let's get down with our discussion. I'll go into Facebook. I'll simply go here and write the keyword for my niche. I've been working in the health niche, so let's get on with it. I'll simply go in and write health. Now, since guys, we are trying to promote offers mostly in the United States, as you can see, there's a section known as tagged location. You're going to choose and you're going to write down the name. Go in here and choose groups, and you might be getting a lot of lists on your niche specific groups. Guys, as you can see, I've been putting in a lot of effort behind this niche because I have joined into almost all the groups that are coming down over here. So before we proceed with our discussion on groups, I must give you a few pointers about which groups to join, how to join them, how to decide that joining a specific group will be useful to you or not. So guys, here are a few useful pointers which I've come up with my experience. See, I've not been able to find a single course which tells you the proper rules of selecting a group, but here you go guys, I have things summed up for you. So when you are going to join a group, let's keep in mind that we are joining the groups with the single purpose of attracting more followers to our blog and to finally convert those followers into more and more revenue for me. Now, for that purpose, you have to understand that the group which you are going to join should have at least 5,000 members, or as many members as possible, because like I said before, every time somebody is posting something in a group, all the people who have joined the group are going to get notifications. So that is a sure shot way of getting noticed. So you have to understand that the groups that you are joining should have the sufficient number of people. The more the number of people, the more people are going to be knowing that you are there and you are there promoting something. Now the next pointer over here that I have is that you should join open groups. At least you should try to join open groups. Let's try some other niche. Maybe beauty. If we go here and click on groups, out of all these, there will be closed groups, there will be open groups. Now you should try to join the groups which are open. This is because they have limited number of rules, and the big thing about open groups is that you don't have to necessarily join the group to see the posts that are going on inside that. Now, since your purpose over here is to promote, the more people see your post, the better it is for you. So hence, guys, open groups are more useful for you. Secondly, we come to this point. You should try to target groups which have fewer number of rules or no rules at all. For example, if we take a look at this group, generally the description section of the group, this has the rules that you should abide by so that you don't get kicked out of the group. You can see, guys, the owner of the group has provided us some pointers which we should abide by if we want to continue in this group. But the fewer the number of group rules, the better it is for you. And finally, you should keep the number of groups that you are joining to a maximum of 5 to 7. Now, Facebook has a lot of weird rules which we really don't have any explanations to, but if you keep on joining lots of groups every day, you might find yourself blocked out by Facebook. Maybe your account might be totally blocked, or you might not be able to use Facebook for maybe a month, for maybe 6 months. You never know. And Facebook does not really provide any explanations as to what has happened. So why not we just remain precautious? So like I was talking about, this is the first way of finding out your groups by the simple Facebook search. You have to decide your niche and you have to pick your keywords, and you can write down the keyword over here, hit the search button, and you will have a list of all the groups that are relevant to this keyword. Now, as we have talked before, guys, when it comes to keywords, you have to do a bit of work using Google tools or using maybe the other internet available tools to find out the relevant keywords. For now, I'm working with just one keyword, that is health. You can also use Google Display Planner to find out more and more keywords. So guys, this was the most common way of searching out groups in Facebook. I'm not going to brag a lot about this method because everybody knows it or every course says about it. But I'm going to give you something more. Here is a second method of finding out groups. The groups into which your niche specific people are interested in. For example, if you are following a certain page, let's go for Health Digest. Suppose there are almost 10 million people who are interested in Health Digest. Now these 10 million people, they sort of have the same preferences. All of these 10 million people, everyone, they want to concentrate on health. So there must be groups into which they are added, and they are talking about the health niche, and they are having social activities in this. Now if I am able to target those specific groups, I will have a lot more audience which I can redirect to my blog. Now the best way to do this is what I'm going to talk to you about. The second method that I was going to talk to you about is known as Facebook graph search. Guys, before we go forward with our discussion, there are things that you have to ensure before you use graph search. That you should ensure is language. You have to ensure that the language which you have specified in Facebook should be English, UK, or English, US. Currently, these are the only two languages which support Facebook graph search. So in case you have provided your preferred language as something else, for the time being you will have to change it to Facebook UK or Facebook US. I'll show you how to do this, guys. Click over here, go to settings. Over here we have the language option. Click on it. So guys, you will be redirected to this page. Here we go. This is the place using which you can change your preferred language. You click on the edit option and you will have all the languages that you want. So now that we have ensured these two things, we are ready to go for using Facebook graph search. Now you have to choose the specific niche which you have. We have our niche which is health, and now you have to find out the one of your top liked pages, the one of those pages which you have liked which have the highest number of likes. To Facebook we write health, let's go to pages, guys. This seems to be a very good example with a decent number of followers, so we'll choose Health Digest as our working example. So what we are going to do using Facebook graph search is that we are going to list down all the groups, every group that these 10 million people are a part of. These 10 million people must have joined a lot of groups. We are going to use Facebook graph search to find out every group that is a part of these 10 million people. So we are going to write in the search bar groups of people who like Health Digest. Before you do this, guys, you have to ensure that this page which you are going to use, you must have liked this group. As you can see, I have already liked this group, this page. So let's get on with the search. If we go into the groups tab, we can see the list of every group that each of these people are a part of. Now guys, we have to do a bit of hard work in here. We have to find out the proper relevant groups out of these, and then we are going to find out the proper relevant groups from these, and then we are going to repeat the same process. We are going to join the group, we are going to post new content into the group, we are going to post comments, and by we will surely be able to attract followers into our own fan page or into our money making blog. Now guys, this search, it takes a lot of time. So what I have come to do is that when I'm searching and I've come up with good groups, I make a list of the groups that I've come up with. I write down their names, I write down their total number of fan following, and also if they are open or closed groups. Now as you can see that I have put in a column known as allow promotion. This is if these groups allow promotion of external links or promotion of other blogs or not. This is what this column says. This information can be gathered from the group description, or if nothing is given in the group description, you have to scroll down. I'll give you an example. So guys, you will have to visit those groups and you will have to keep scrolling and monitoring a few posts to see that if anyone has been doing the same thing which you are planning on doing. If anyone has posted any promotions, or if anyone is doing the same thing which you are going to do. So if I go on and open this group, so if I see the descriptions part, I can find out if they allow promotions or not. The admins generally put in their rules specifically in the description area. Here we are inside this closed group. Now as you can see guys, the description area does not specify anything if promotions are allowed or not. So to be very sure, we are going to keep scrolling and see a few posts, and finally we will be able to know if promotions are allowed or not. As you can see guys, I've got a group over here. This is a closed group with lots of rules, and this does not allow any promotions. So what I'm going to do is that I am not really going to join the group, or if maybe even if I join it, I'm not really going to try to promote anything in here, but I am going to keep visiting this to find out more and more content. I'm going to get post ideas from this place. So finally guys, I will suggest that you should maintain a Excel sheet or maybe some list like this, so that it is easier for you. Now the last pointer that I'm going to give you is that do not try to put in a post in every single one of these groups every day. First and foremost, that might not be humanly possible, and secondly, you might get banned from Facebook. So what you can try to do is that you can target 3 to 4 groups in which you are going to post every alternate day. Suppose I'm going to put a post on these 4 groups today, write down the date over here, then I'm going to go for these for tomorrow, and so on till I circle back to these. So this will save you from getting caught that you are trying to promote something in these groups as well. So guys, I think that is all we have about Facebook groups, and I hope that this has been helpful for you. I encourage you to go on and practice these methods, and in no time you will have lots of fan following into your fan pages. Oh yeah, but guys, before I leave, let's take a sneak peek at the next video that we are going to come to. A few videos back, we had been talking about the type of posts that are possible in your fan page. That module was named Setting Up Fan Pages and Create Viral Content. Now, in that video, we had talked about the three types of posts possible: image posts, video posts, and blog posts. Now, we had promised that we will come back to you more about blog posts. So in the next video, we are going to talk about how to promote your blog into groups and through your fan page. Thanks a lot for staying with us, guys. I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.